Hey y'all, it's Kat here and Sleeping Beauty up there on the bed. Although it kind of looks like she's waking up now finally. Yeah, we just got back on a really long hike and I guess she wore herself out finally. Try to enjoy these moments as long as possible because she is non-stop for real. So this probably won't last for another 10 minutes. So I wanted to talk about why I started van life. Now, let's rewind to about 3 years ago. I sold all of my belongings and went to Europe for about 90 days. Now, the last week that I was in Europe, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life. The next step, if you will. Did I want to go back into something that was traditional and work the job, have the apartment lease, and only have like a 2-day weekend like most people have? Or did I want to seek out other options? So I was looking at either a sailboat or the van/RV. Now the sailboat was a little bit far-fetched for me because I have no idea how to sail a boat. I also can't swim that well, so that one's a far out one. So that was one of the first ones I crossed off the list because it wasn't as easily attainable. I couldn't just jump off and do it. Need a little bit of training for that one. When I looked into RVs, I looked at the price of them, and I already lived in a fifth wheel, and I wanted to keep it downsized. I didn't want to crew more crap. So I looked at vans. I looked at minivans, I looked at high tops, and I looked at the one that I have currently, which is, I guess, a regular passenger van is what you would generally call it. I went with this one because it was one of the cheapest options, and I didn't want to jump into it with a lot of money invested in if I didn't like it. Because anyone that knows me will tell you I am pretty high strung and I need to chill out. And so that's what I've been trying to do while living in the van, is chill out and not take life so seriously. But I also wanted the freedom that van life could afford you. Because when you look at it, if you only need $7,000 a year to survive, you only have to work a few months to get that and not even feel bad about it, because a lot of places hire seasonally over Christmas, which in my opinion is the best time to work. Words are hard sometimes. Because in my case, I'm more of a warm weather person, a fair weather person, if you will. So over winter, whenever it's nasty and snowy and rainy outside, I was like, yes, that's when I'll work. That's the best for me. And in 3 months, you can make well over $7,000 if you're working at the right places. And in a van, you can travel to states where they make more for the same job. So in my case, like my first seasonal job was Amazon. Amazon in Texas starts out at 12. Amazon in Pennsylvania starts out at 15. So that's what I did there. But I just wanted the freedom of it. I wanted to be able to do what I wanted when I wanted and not have to worry about like, oh, am I gonna be able to afford this or not? Because once you make your budget on what you need in the van, you figure out how much fuel you use, you know, your food, your insurance, your dog food. Her food costs more than mine. That says a lot right there. It gives you the opportunity to just live life how you want it. Like, do you want to spend all day in the city, or do you want to go out in the middle of nowhere for a week? In my case, I'll be out in the middle of nowhere. We just got back from out in the middle of nowhere. So if you guys are on my Facebook, my Instagram, there are some wonky posts, like stuff that was supposed to get posted in the morning didn't come in till night, and stuff at night came in the morning. Don't know what happens with the Wi-Fi out there. This is Montana. A cloud coming over will mess that up. Sorry, I keep taking left turns on this video. I'm sorry. But I wanted to be able to push my limits, like physically and mentally. Because I guess you could call van life a lonely life. Although if you're out there on the trails, you're never truly alone. You usually always run into one person. And then with Aria, I'm never alone. I feel like this took a lot of left turns and we didn't really get to the heart of it. But let's just end cap here. It's true freedom, being able to do what you want when you want, and pushing limits. Seeing how much I could personally endure through this lifestyle, to go off the basics. Now, I have way more than the basics in here because my backpacking, I get pretty bougie with my backpacking equipment and the coolers and the Yeti cups and whatnot. But leaving off the basics, like how far can you make a pound of rice go? How far can you hike in a day? What's your elevation gain maximum that you can do in a day? Like, what is the least amount of stuff that you can live off of? That's what I really wanted. I wanted to go minimal and see the least amount of stuff. And then Aria looks like she's about to wake up. Yep, there we go. Alrighty, so I'll talk to you guys later. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to slide into the DMs or leave a comment. And don't forget to follow me at The Trail Bum on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Alright, y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.